again and welcome to Facebook Update, your one and only reason to log on to Facebook. First off, we've received word from Patrick Brigman that he is not too fond of the name of our show. Well, we here at Update decided that we weren't too fond of the name Patrick Brigman. So we've decided to give you the opportunity to change his name. Here are the choices. First choice, Patrick Brigman 2.0. The next choice is Mike Sweeney. Third, we have that Asian guy from Lost. And finally, what about just Phil? Now, some of our viewers have requested that we be a little more cultured here at Update. So for that, we've decided to bring in a little Latin flavor with a new segment that we've creatively titled Translation.
Hooray!
For more on this, we go with our very own Mexican correspondent, Kevin Kleppas. Kevin, here is your status update to translate from Omar Lopez. Nos vamos el miércoles a Atlanta a disfrutar el partido de México. Yee!
For the last time, I don't speak Spanish. I'm not even Mexican.
Come on, Kevin, with that skin tone? Are you kidding? Why don't you just give it the good old college try?
F*** you, Aaron.
Back at you, Kevin. Moving on. It's only natural for the bond between two bros to fully blossom on Facebook. Here is a perfectly good example of a bromance that is acceptable between Jordan Ramage and Levi Shreve. They attend events together, pose for pictures with one another, and also post pleasantries on each other's walls. But can actions as innocent as these go too far? When exactly does it stop being a bromance and start being a full-fledged relationship? For more insight, we toss it over to our relationship expert Jake Bell for our in-depth report, Behind the Bromance, the Ballad of Chris and Travis.
Thanks, Aaron. It seems that what started out as a purely heterosexual relationship has turned borderline homosexual. This caught our eye because the both of them still profess to love the Chris and Travis both came from humble, straight beginnings. They both grew up in the small town of Reedland. On Facebook, their pictures together started out normal, but then something changed. The pictures of these two friends quickly escalated from friendly to intimate to just downright guy-on-guy porn. Please don't get us wrong, we still love and support both Chris and Travis. But if either of you end up downloading an Adam Lambert album, you may find yourselves on our next D-Friend of the Week.
Thanks, Jake, for that ever-so-touching story. Now, get a load of this.
Ya, chole, que le busque otra variante. Ya que tanto que sea una de los infumables. ¡Ah! ¡Qué bueno que le fue así! ¡Ah, qué bonito!
Whew! And that was our video upload of the week. Thanks, Corey Hawes. Hooray! That sound means it's time to play Name That Sex! This is a little game we like to play where we give you a status update and our gender expert, Kevin Kleppas, will tell you whether it comes from a man or a woman. Kevin, are you ready?
No!
Alrighty, here we go. Why do we call it taking a dump when we're actually leaving a dump?
Let's see here. Girls don't poop, so I'm gonna say that's totally a dude.
Okay, and now let's see the results. And oh, it looks like that post actually came from an Eleanor Rigby. Kevin, could you be any more dumber? And that's how you play Name That Sex. Moving on, we'd like to introduce a new segment that we call Doppelgangers. Our first doppelganger is Joe Saladino. Many people, along with us, believe that Joe Saladino resembles Samwise Gamgee. Our second doppelganger is Kevin Keeling. Kevin happens to look just like the Arizona shooter. Third, we have Zach Van Treese. Zach has the very fortunate opportunity to look like Reptar from Nickelodeon's Rugrats. And finally, we have Kevin Klepis, who Kevin happens to look just like Brad Pitt. Kevin, did you throw this in there?
No.
Sure. Didn't think so. We'd like to close this week's show with our shameless plug of the week. Our shameless plug comes from us. You can find us in the new issue of Bazooka in many stores and shops around the town. Check us out for our full page spread on page 16. That's us. That's all we have for this week's show. Remember to find us on Facebook under FB Update. And remember, if it ain't on Facebook, it ain't shit. Good night, everybody. All right. Good show, gang. Good show. Way to go.
Yep.